Hey, hi everyone. This is Sai from Let's Upgrade. So let's talk about how to get your certificate. It's very simple. You will see two links in the description. Number one is the place where you have to go and mark your attendance. Marking your attendance tells us like, okay, you are a legit student who have attended this particular session. Link number two is your assignment. This is where your 90% of the priority is. You have to go and submit the assignment that is given to you in this particular session. Once you're done submitting that assignment, we will be evaluating that. We will send you an email. If you get the passing criteria, then only we will give you the certificate on a particular date that is mentioned again in the description. Please check these three things, and this is the way how you will get a certificate from Let's Upgrade. Number one, mark your attendance. Number two, just go ahead and upload your assignment. Check for the email that you have received it, yes or no. What is the feedback that you have received from your trainer? Number three, check on which date the certificates will be released. Thank you. Bye. All the best. Happy learning.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to day 3. In the previous session, we saw how to use list, how to use dictionary, how to use tuple, and today we are going to see how to use functions. So, what is the meaning of function? So, let's take one example. Consider a big organization. That big organization divided into small departments means okay departments and number of offices, right, to organize the work. So similarly here, a big project, big software, big script divided into small segments. So these segments are called as the functions. So we use functions to organize the code. Second, we use function to reduce the duplicacy in the code. So one function can be called multiple times with the different arguments. I hope you get the sense of functions. So we saw functions like range, input function, range function, list function. So these are the built-in functions. So we saw this thing. But now let's see how to create our own function, our own customized function. Okay, Python gives the power to create function and classes. In this session, we will see how to create our own customized function. Let's start. So we will see simple examples. So how to create our own function. So function definition start with the keyword def. Now, what is a keyword? Keyword means which are defined inside the Python programming, which are already defined, which cannot be used as the variables. So def is a keyword which is already defined inside the Python. So we cannot use this keyword as the variable. So first write def, then you take a meaningful name like I'm taking just a name, great. Okay, I can take any name like function F1. So whenever we do coding for the client or industry, we always give the meaningful name. Here we are learning, so give any name, then colon. So this is the function name. Now it's a function body. I'm just giving a statement. Hello, welcome to Python. Okay, so this is the function statement. You can say function definition. This function definition will not work because we haven't called it. So in order to make it working, we need to call it. So this is a calling of a function. Calling of function. So when I call it, I am getting its output, its print statement. Okay, so this is a very simple example of function. So this one is calling a function, or you can say invoking a function. Okay, so whatever the name right here with parentheses. Now let's see function with parameter. Function with the parameters. Def function 2. So this is the parameter. So this name is the parameter which takes the value, right? Uh, Which takes the value then close it. So this is the variable. So name is the variable. Okay, I'm printing hello name, welcome to Python programming course. Okay, Python course, CORS. Done. Now I'm calling it with name. Let's take a name, Ivan. Hello, Ivan. Welcome to Python course. So I hope you get in the sense how to use the parameter. So this is the parameter. Okay, name is the parameter, and this Ivan is the argument. So when we use this argument, that argument passes to this variable. Okay, so this is a variable which parameter which takes this argument, and this argument we use over here. So I hope you get in the sense. But consider if you forget to give this argument, let's see. I'm not giving this argument. So here we are getting error. Error is saying that missing one required positional argument. So this is a positional argument. So that's missing. Means we are not giving. So let's give it. So now you can see, well, hello Ivan, welcome to Python course. So consider if I forget to use over here. So let's see what would be the error. Function 2 takes zero position argument, but one was given. Yes. So this function 2 takes zero position argument, no position argument, but you are giving one. How to handle this thing? So if you get this kind of error, check what is the issue. So now you I hope you get in the sense what is the issue. Okay. So function with parameters completed. So I am giving the multiple parameters so that you can understand. Def add a and b. I'm creating a new variable inside it, a and b plus c, and printing c. Result is C language C. Okay, done. Now I'm creating a two variables x and y and calling a function with these two variable x and y. When I call it, I'm getting a result 30. So let's understand what's happening there. So x sent to this one, y to this one. Okay, 10 and 20 to this one. So this a became 10, b and b became 20, c. Okay, so I hope you getting the sense. So in the memory, if I give a diagram of memory, how it's working in the RAM, so it's a good to understand what's happening inside the memory. So X and Y, 10 here, 20 here, X pointing to this 10, Y pointing to this 20. When X and Y passing their values, okay, passing the original, passing. What's the meaning of passing here? So X and Y passing the original copy of 10 and 20. It means that inside the RAM, A became X, B became Y. So now A and B also pointing to this 10 and 20 inside the RAM. Okay, so that's why we are getting this result C. So I hope you're getting the sense of this one. Now, next thing is returning the number. Returning. What's the meaning of returning? Consider if you go to the any department or any office, you give 2 3 files. Okay, means you are going in department to do your XYZ work, and when you submit your files, submit means you're submitting the arguments, means you're submitting the files. They process the file and give you receipt. Return. They returning you receipt. That's a result. Returning so that you can do whatever with the receipts. Maybe you want to submit to another department. Okay, here we are not returning anything. We are just printing here. Printing means they are showing the result. Consider that you are going to small office, submit the file. They're showing you, okay, these are your result and go. But you ask give us a receipt. So that's a returning thing. So here we are not returning, we are just printing. So consider you know need this result C from this one for the further calculation. So I'm returning C is returning C. And when I run it, here I'm not getting anything. So here just 30 here. Okay, that's okay. But we need to print over here, print it. Now I'm getting the 30 result. So consider if I want to use this result for further calculation, how to use. Consider D equal to whatever the result of x plus 10. So print D, I'm getting 40. So whatever its resultant, that's an integer value, that's a C and 10. So what is the meaning of, we have to understand what is the meaning of return statement. Return statement means the resultant of this add function. What is the resultant of this add function? Consider by mistake, if you give A here, by mistake A here, I'm getting 20 here because the result of this function is A. Whatever the calculation happen here, doesn't matter for us. What is the result here? So this is the A. A is 10. 10 plus 10, 20. Okay. So I hope you get a sense. And the result statement, after result statement. So result is a final result of the function. After that, if you print hello world, consider if you print it and when you run it, I'm not getting this statement hello world. I'm not getting this statement. You can see there is no hello world in the output. But if I put this hello world here, then run it and then run it here. Now I can see I'm getting the hello world statement and 20 result. Hello world statement this time is coming before the return statement. But whatever out after the return statement, interpreter will not execute because the return is a final result of the function. If we want to close any function at a given point, just return none. Give the return statement but do nothing. Return none. Okay. So if you want to close any function at any moment, just return none. Without, if you you can return also A, B, C, whatever. But if you don't want to return anything, just return none. Okay. So I hope you get in the sense of return statement. Now let's give the default arguments. What's the meaning of default argument? So I'm creating this program again, def function uh, or function 3 a b. Okay, c equal to a plus b. Print, I'm printing here or return, you can also return here, just I'm printing is c. Result is c. Okay, done. uh fun 3 fun 2 fun 3 sorry fun 3 30 and 50. Okay, 30 and 50. I'm getting result 80. That's great. But consider if I do not give, okay, if I call it multiple times, 50 and 50 and 90. So I'm calling the same function with different argument multiple times. I hope you get a sense of calling multiple times. So this function calling with 30 and 50 argument a and b, and this function 3 calling with 50 and 90. Okay. But here consider if I forget to give, here if I forget to give one argument, I'm getting error missing one required argument b. Yes, simply we can see I missed the b. I'm giving the value of a but I'm not giving b. So if you see some person are giving the value but some person are not giving the value. So in this situation you can set the default value. Example is, consider if I give default value 10, run and run here. So if you are giving the value of b, then b will take the your value. 30 and 50 becomes 80. But consider if you are not giving any value here, you are just giving value of a. B t- is b is taking its default value, that is the 10. I hope you're getting a sense. So default value, if you are not providing, it will take the default value. So the answer is 60. Okay, so this is the default value. Next is consider if you want to give multiple multiple default parameters. Function for, consider you want to give name, age, and marks, right? So I'm printing just a message. Name is not here. Before this one, just printing a heading kind of thing. Print name in the one sequence, age and marks. Okay. Print name, age, marks. Function 1, name is considered ABC, age 30, marks are 50. Function 1, sorry, function 4, this is not 1, 4, 4, name is XYZ, age is 35, and marks are 68. Okay. Fun 4, name is HIT, 45 age, and not 45, 32 age, and marks are 80. Okay, so we are getting the good result. Okay, calling a function multiple times. Consider this one missed the age and this one missed the number marks. Okay, so if I call it, I can see error definitely. So I set default age here. Default age is like 25. Okay, and also I set the default marks are the 40. When I run it, when I run it, so I'm getting result. There's no mistake, but logically there's a mistake. Why? Because for this one, name XYZ, this is okay. This is okay. 30 is the age, definitely that's great. 50 is the marks. That's right. This 35 is the age. Yeah, 35 is the age. Default, you can understand that's a default. Default. So this is the default marks. Okay, default marks. But here, what's happening? This is I know this is for the marks, but it goes for age. Our intention to our intention, our what do I want? I want that this 80 should act as a age, should go for age variable. But instead of going here, okay, instead of going here, let me remove it. Uh, Instead of going here, it went here. Oh, sorry, it's a small mistake actually. This is for the marks. Instead of going here, it went here. This is the right thing. Oh, sorry. Instead of going to the marks, it go for the age. It went for the age. So this 80 became our intention to make this 80 as a marks, but 80 became age, and default value of marks became the marks. Okay. So how to deal this kind of situation? How to deal with it? So we need to take care. We have to adjust it. We have to adjust how. So if our intention, this 35 for the age, that's great. But this one, this is for the marks. So we need to tell explicitly this is for the marks. So when we tell explicitly this is for the marks, you can see now this time 80 is a marks, 25 is a default age. So this time this function, this one is picking marks as 80 and age 25. That's a default. Okay, I hope you're getting the sense. So this one is the keyword, positional keyword. Okay, keyword argument. Next is the default argument, variable length argument. Variable length argument. Yes, variable length. So consider def function 5. I know A, I don't know B here. So print A and B. Print B. A is and B is. I'm calling function 2 3 times. First give 10 and 20. Okay. Function 5 give 4 only. Function 5 90 3 4 5 6 9 0. Okay, we are getting a result for this 10 20. I'm getting this 8 10 B10, but this sorry, but for this statement for this statement I'm getting issue. What's missing one required? We know very well this issue. So let's put our default value to 0. Now this time we are getting A to 10, B 20, A 4, B is 0. That's great. But for this one, I'm getting issue. That's our function can take one or two position argument, but 7 one given. Means our function is capable of handling one or maximum two arguments, but you are sending 7. How? How we can handle it? In order to deal this kind of situation, we use variable length argument. So put star over here. When we put star over here, star asterisk sign here, it's not a pointer, it's not a C language pointer. It means that it is like a tuple, right? So 10 20, that's great. 10 is a single element, went to A, okay, A, but 20 is kind of tuple with single element. This is a first call, first call. This one is a second call, second call. A4, B is an empty tuple. This is empty tuple because we are not sending any argument here. So B became the empty tuple. So in the third call, this is a third one, third call. 90 went to 90 goes to A. The rest of the element are the values of a tuple. Okay, in this way we can create the tuple with the variable length argument with the help of tuple. So I hope you're getting the sense. If you want to send multiple item, zero argument, so you can use variable length argument. So consider if you want to send the keyword, it means quarks. So we in the general term we use this we use the terms arguments, multiple argument, args. So just a general, just a convention. Okay, if you read a book, you will see args. This is a convention we use whenever we want to use variable length argument. We use this convention args. Complete. Okay. Next is a quarks. Consider if you want to send the keyword, a dictionary kind of elements. Okay, dictionary kind of element like function. Look, we have already sent dictionary kind of this one. This is kind of dictionary kind of argument. So if you want to send all the argument as a dictionary kind of arguments, let's make it def um, a all the arguments. So we use quarks. This is kind of dictionary kind of argument. This one. Okay. Here we are taking a single as a default argument, but if we want to take as a dictionary, KW KWARGS quarks and function 7 like name equal to Intel, processor equal to um, processor equal to i7, RAM equal to 16 GB. So now I can see we are getting a dictionary, name, Intel, processor, i7, RAM. So we are getting a dictionary. Okay, so if you want to send this element in one argument, means variable length, keyworded argument. In the previous one, we have two argument which was fixed, but we cannot give 3, 4, 5. Here you can give multiple arguments, and we have one argument which can take it. Okay. So variable length argument means if you have multiple arguments, multiple positional argument. Here, if you have multiple positional argument, then quarks will handle it, double star will handle it. Now we need to see the order first. Okay, if you have all the argument in one, so first positional argument, then default argument, then variable length argument like args, then keyworded argument. Now your program can take any kind of argument, but one must be given. Okay, one must be given. Fun 8, 10, 20, 60, 50. Consider if I give just this thing, so I'm getting it. So our function is not giving error. Okay, I need just first argument and consider c equal to 78 divide by a and return the c. So I need only a, but I want to need a and b, but I want that our function can tolerate multiple type of argument. It shouldn't fail. Okay, it shouldn't give error. It can handle multiple time error, multiple argument for to handle the error as well as for future use. Okay, consider if somebody give the value like name equal to 10, just so this will handle it. Quarks will handle it. We cannot change the position of it. Consider if you try to change the order, you will get the error. Okay, invalid syntax. So this kind of syntax cannot be used. First positional argument, second default argument, third is a variable length argument, fourth is a quarks keyworded argument. I hope you're getting the sense how to deal with it. Okay, so I hope everybody is getting the sense from ARGS. Remove this comma. This is not good. Okay. So I hope you get a sense. So next question, next thing is the local variable and the global variable. What is the meaning of local variable and global variable? Local variable which are defined inside the function. So this is the last topic from the function, but which is very important. Function a and b, c equal to a plus b, print c, and x equal to 10, y equal to 10, y equal to 20, and function 1 equal to x plus y. Okay. So what are the local variable? What are the global variable? So local variable means which are defined inside the function, which are defined inside the function. So a, b, which are defined inside the function, and c. So a, b, and c, these are the local variable. Global variable, which are defined outside the function. So x and y, which are defined outside the function, these are the global variable. Okay, so I hope you get a sense of local variable and global variable. So let's do one or two experiments so that you can get the clear idea. Okay, if I create here A and B, okay, so now you're saying, now we can say A and B are the local as well, and it is global as well. Okay, so what is the meaning of this one? So A or B local and as well as global. How? So we need to understand. So this is a global and this is local. Okay, so in the RAM, you can understand by using this example 10 and 20, A and B. So A, G, I can write small g, which is pointing to 10 and 20. When I pass this to this one and this to this one, so another variable A small l, B small l means B local. So another variable A local, A global, B local, B global. So two variables are created. So if you want to understand, consider, let's change. This time we change A, A here and print A, B. Okay, print A, print outside A. Now inside to 30 and outside, just see what's happening here. Hmm. Outside remain A. Outside it was A, remain A as well. And inside it, we passes the value 10, but it became 30. Okay, because this is the local variable. Getting sense? So inside the function, I'm reassigning A again. Okay, reassigning A again. It's not the global one, it's the local one. Whenever we define here, that's a local variable. So I hope you get the sense of global and local. Okay, so consider if I want to use C, if I am not sending any variable over here, just imagine I'm not sending any variable here. A and B print C. Okay, okay. I'm not passing any value. So what's happening here? I'm not passing this time, but what from where we are getting this A and B? Actually, here we are not changing the A and B. We are just using it for reading purpose. So for reading purpose, when we use it, function checks the local scope. Function first check the local scope. Do we have A and B? No. Then function check the global scope. Do we have A and B? Yes, we have A and B in the global scope. Use it to calculate this C. Okay, calculate the C. But consider if you go just one step from, consider if you make it A here. In this situation, we will see error. This type of things is not allowed because whenever because if you use this statement A, it's check, do we have A in the local scope? Let's see the error here. Local variable A referenced before the assignment. Okay. uh, yes, so when we create A, it means that this statements tell this is the local variable, because A we are defining inside the function, it became local. And next thing is say A here, A also here. Oh my god, A is also here. Now A is a local, but you are using A here, which is not defined in the local scope. That's why error occur. We are saying A is a local, but A is not present in the local. So if I create A before that, A equal to 10, it works. But consider if I remove it, I'm getting error. Okay, but you can say A is here, but that's in the global scope. When we create this statement, it tells A is local. It say A is local, but what is this? What is about this A? Means you are saying local, but you are still referring it. So consider if I create here 10, just imagine it works because 10 plus B, that's okay. We are creating a local variable A, 10 plus B, that's okay. But if you are creating a local variable with the help of A, not acceptable. So in this situation, if you want that, no, I want to use this A any cost because I want to change it inside the function. So in this situation, we have to tell explicitly use global A. Means you are creating A here, which is a local, but this A is the global. Fetch the A from the global scope if you are creating in the local. So in this situation, it works. And inside, outside, it became 30. 30 because now A is the global. We are explicitly saying you are changing it, but take it from the global scope. We are changing the global inside the local scope. So if we want to change the global value inside the local scope, we have to use the global statement. This is applicable for only for the immutable objects. Yes, this is applicable only for the immutable. Mutable. Okay, I hope you get the sense, right? So consider if you are using any list. Yeah, yesterday we saw how to use a list. If I create a list over here, let's suppose a list here. List contain 10 and 20. But here, if I use it, because local scope, because here I'm not reassigning it, I'm changing the original one. I'm adding 90 and printing. I'm not reassigning it, I'm changing the original one. So outside list 1. So inside, outside, both are same. You can understand we are not, I'm not reassigning it. In the previous example, I was reassigning the A with the help of assignment operator, but this time I'm not reassigning, I'm just changing it. Okay, I'm just appending, modifying it, appending it, so it will work. So I hope you get a sense of uh, local scope, global scope. I hope you get the sense from the function. Okay, now let's do some more example by using the function. So we have completed local and global scope. Let's do some more examples with the return statement. Consider I want to check whether the number is even whether means I want to find even and odd. So I'm creating a function check even, check e and o, even odd. Number is num1. So I'm going to use a multiple return statement like if num1 divide by modulus 2 equal to 0. In that case, I can return it even. Else means I'm using two statement return odd. Check EO with number 10 even. Okay, print it because we are not printing, we are not getting good way. Yes, now we are getting 10, 11, even and odd, multiple statement. Okay, multiple return statement. And if you want to send a complete list, yes, you can also uh, give the complete list. Def function. My return statement can return a list also. Function 1. I'm getting a list. So print over here. So you want to know the type of function. So that is that list type because it is returning the list, so it's a return type is list. Okay, if you want to return two statements, two numbers, so def function 2, consider somebody say can a function return two statements, two numbers. So yes, return a, return a equal to 10, b equal to 20, and return a and return a b. Print fun 2. Oh, invalid syntax. Okay, comma. We have to use a comma. So when we use comma, so it take by default tuple. So we know very well whenever we don't define, so it interpreter automatically take it as a tuple. So this is the tuple. Okay, you can return multiple argument, but when we print it, it always take one, and that is a tuple. Oh, I hope you get a sense. So similar way we can return the dictionary, we can return nothing. If okay, consider one function, return nothing. It's return nothing. So in that situation, it return none. By default, none. Okay, sometime interview asks this question: if function doesn't contain return statement, what it returns? It returns none. So if I return just return statement, none. Okay. So return with no statement, return none. A return without statement, without this keyword, return none. Okay. Every time, return none. If you define it, return statement, none. If you not define, then also none. So I hope you get the sense of the functions. So do one exercise, function that calculate the area of rectangle. Okay, area of rectangle. So create a function which calculate the area of rectangle, area of triangle, different function, create it. Now we will see the string. So we have already seen the strings. Now we will see some operation. We will apply some operation on this string. First of all, let's start with this definition. What is the string? So string str1. Okay, little bit zoom. Str1 equal to, if I what is a string here actually? Uh, Zero or more characters inside the quotes, that is string. Okay, I can use single quote. I can use double quote. Both are same in the Python. Okay, that is a string. Python. So this is the string. Okay, if I print it, Python. Okay, so slicing, indexing. So we know very well indexing. So let's do some recap of indexing. I'm creating a diagram so that you can clearly understand what is the meaning of indexing here. Okay, I'm taking a different string so that we can understand completely. str2 equal to hello Jarvis. Okay, so now I'm saving it in the array so that you can clearly understand what is the meaning of this one. Okay, H E L L O space jar Jarvis. Okay, so this is at number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So if I do minus indexing, there is no minus 0. Okay, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, minus 9, minus 10, minus 11, minus 12. Okay, so this is the negative indexing. If I want to know space, so I can use str2. I can use minus 7 or minus 5. Oh, sorry, plus 5. Both are space. Okay, if I want to access what is at number 4, simple. Okay, what is at number 12? Error. Okay, we know very well there is a nothing at the number 12. The last number is 11 because we started from the 0. So if you want to know the length of a string, so length of a string is str2. That is the length of a string, 12 character, 1 to 12. But indexing always start from 0. Negative indexing always start from 1. Okay, so this is the indexing. If you want to know the last character, so you can use -1. Okay, s character, -1. Getting sense? So if you want to do slicing means getting the substring. Okay, getting the substring from the string. Okay, so the syntax is uh, string. We can say string str, string whatever string. This is a start number, and you can say step. Okay, step. So I'm just taking the str2. Start number is 2 and go up to 6. The last number is exclusive. Please remind it. Please pay attention. Last number is exclusive. So start from 2. You can see the diagram. What is the second number? Second number is the L, then O, then space. So last number 6 is exclusive. So 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the number. Okay. So next is consider I want to know from 1 to 20. There's no issue with when we do slicing. Okay, there's no issue with the range here. Issue only with the indexing. In the slicing, there is no error. 1 to 20. So whatever the last number, that's 11. So I'm getting Hello Jarvis. So if I start from 0, that's great. So consider if I want to print complete string, complete. So I can use start from 0, right? Start from 0. And whatever the last number. Start from 0, whatever the last number. So string always, if you let's do some steps. Let's 0 to 8, take 2 steps. Hello, take 2 steps. Okay, so start from 0, take 2 steps. Let me create a diagram. Start from 0. This one, this one. Okay, this one. And you know very well, last number is exclusive. So up to only this. Okay, last number is exclusive. So 8 will not be added, included. Okay, so I hope you get a sense of next. So if you want to do indexing from actually indexing always start sorry slicing always start from left to right, left to right. Consider if you give number like 8 to 0, what we will get. So left to right. So this is not applicable here because by default we go in this direction, left to right direction. So we are saying go to 8 to 0. No, this is become right to left. No, by default we go left to right. But consider if you want to go in the reverse direction. So you have to use -1s. Take the steps, but in the reverse direction. Take one step, but in the reverse direction. So you can see this is the 8 to 0 in the reverse direction. You can also take 2 steps. Okay, 8 to 0, take 2 steps in the reverse direction, minus direction. Okay, you can also use negative and positive indexing. So consider I'm using 1 to -1, 1 to -1. Both are applicable left to right. Okay, consider you want to get first four numbers. First four numbers. So I don't know starting. I know it is starting from 0, but I can leave it and 4. So these are first 4 character. Hell, okay. Okay, first 5 character. Hello. Okay. Consider I want to know after fourth character. After 4, what is the string? After 4 character. Leave first 4, then so it's O Jarvis. Okay, leave first 4, then all. First 4 characters. I want to know first 4, first 5. Use this one. Okay, leave first 5 like this. Space Jarvis. Okay, getting sense? Consider I want to start if I want this. What is this one? This one is the hello Jarvis. Whatever the starting, whatever the ending, print complete string. Now the question is, if I do whatever the starting, whatever the ending, go in the reverse direction. So you can see this is a reverse of the string. If somebody asks you question how to print, how to create a new version of a string, means reverse version of the string. So this is a reverse version of a string. Sivraj Ole. Okay, so this is a reverse version of the string. Whatever the starting, whatever the ending, go in the reverse direction. Okay, if you create 2 here, this is the reverse, but take 2 steps. Okay, I hope you get the sense of indexing and slicing. Now, how to use the for loop over this one? So we already did for loop in the first for loop section, but here I'm also repeating it. I'm also doing with string. So in this way we can do. So if I want to print in the horizontal fashion, we can see hello Jarvis, and there is no space, so hello Jarvis in the horizontal fashion. Okay. If I give space here, hello Jarvis space. Consider I want to know index also, index of each string. So I can use enumerate. So for when we talk about enumerate, we get 2 things. For each in enumerate str2 print I at the 0th number index. So indexing. So you can see 0 number index we have -1 +1 e sorry 0 +1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so fifth number we have space. So same thing, whatever I designed here in the diagram, so we are getting here. Okay. So consider if you want to know whether the given character exists, given substring exists or not. So we can use in operator. Okay, in consider I want to know h in str1 false. H is not in the str2. Sorry. Yes, h is in the str2. If you want to know A in this, yes, true. If I want to know X, no. X is not in the str2. If I want to know hello, yes, true. Hello is there, but hello, no. Okay, if I want to know substring present or not, we can use. So we have in or not in. Not in, true. Hello is not in. Okay. Do we have Z? Not no, Z not in. Yes, true. Okay. So I hope you're getting the sense of in operator. Then let's apply some methods of string. So if you want to know what are the different methods are available, what are the different method available in this string, so we can use dir or dir over the str2 or str, just simple str also. So these all are the method available in this string. Okay, these are the methods available. Okay, so let's apply some of them. Like first case method, case which deals with the case. So consider if you have any numbers like your Aadhaar card number or sorry your PAN card number like A, B, 2, 3, H, I, Y, U, some numbers. Okay. I want to copy paste somewhere, so I need the uppercase version of it. So I can use upper. Okay, I am getting a new string which is a uppercase version of the str2. Original string remains same. Okay, so string method doesn't change this string. Please remember it. String method doesn't change the string. It creates the new version of existing string. Okay, so string is immutable. Yes, string is immutable. So upper is this one, this presents the upper version. Oh, what's happening here? Uppercase version. So if you have upper, like, can if I take a string, this is in the str. Okay, I'm creating a new string like str3. What we think we became. Okay, and I'm going to make it lowercase all, so you can use lower. So in this way you can create the lowercase. If you want to create uppercase, we have already did this thing. Okay, if you want to create title case, okay, every letter of the sentence word is in the uppercase. This is a title case. So we have other one also, capitalize. Capitalize. Capit. Let me check what is spelling over here. Capital. Okay, Okay, sorry. Capital. It's English. Yeah. So first letter only capital. Okay, first letter. So you can see we have done here decimal starts with swap case is lower to upper, upper to lower case. Title case we did. Okay, uppercase we completed. Okay, so these are all our method you can use. Well, consider if you want to know how to use particular method, how to use particular method. So you can use help and write here str dot upper. Uh, so you can see this is syntax. Use upper. Okay, no argument inside it. Return a copy of a substring converted to uppercase. Return a copy. Always remember it is a copy. It's not an original string. Okay. Now replace method. Replace. If I want to know how to use replace. So this is the code. So old string, new string, and by default count is -1. Okay, by default value is -1. -1 means all occurrences. Like we have str. What is str? str3. I want to change we with I. str3 replace. What is the old string? That is the we, and new string is I. So you can see I'm getting a new version of this string. What I think I became. Okay, this is a new version of a string. Okay, if I want to set occurrences like uh, change the first occurrence only, what I think we became. Okay, I hope you're getting the sense of replace. Next is the split. This is very, very important split method. Split. So what is the meaning of split? So you can see split here, R split and split, both are brothers are here. Yes, so R split is there and split is there, split. So very, very important method. Split means split the string based upon some kind of delimiter. So example, consider mm, I have date 2025. Let's take a date 01 and 10, uh, 15. Okay, this is a date. I want to split it. Split means I need this one is separated, this one separated, this one separated. So what I'm going to do, str1 dot split. Delimiter is hyphen. So this method returns a list of splitted string. So hyphen based upon hyphen split it. This is the first one, second one, and third one. Split it. Okay, based upon hyphen split it. If I provide hash, Now you can see hash is not present in the string. So that's why we are getting only a single element in the list because hash is not present. Okay, if I do not give anything, by default it take the space as a string. So our str3, this is str3. If we want to know how many words are present, so how to do split based upon spaces. So we have a list over here which contains 5 words. So how to calculate? So this is the list. I can apply length over it. Length is a function, built-in function in Python, which finds the length of a list or string. Okay, so whatever the data structure, so consider I have list or string, whatever. I want to know, I want to find of this, I want to find the length of this list one, 3. So similarly, this is a list, and if I apply length, it returns 5 words are present in str3. So this is a very shortcut method if you want to know how many words are present. Consider if you want to know how many letters are present in this string. So you want to know letters, so you can directly apply length over it. So 23 characters are present, 5 words are present. Okay, so this is a split method. So I hope you're getting the sense. So consider if you want to split, but if you want to split only the two time, uh, uh, two time. So you can see what we think we become. So this one, so two times split happen. Okay, not all time. So consider if I have IP address kind of 192.168.10.11. So this is IP address, IP dot split dot two time. So I'm getting two time. So first split is the first split. Okay, if I draw it so that you can understand, let me draw it. So this is the first one, second split, and okay, two splits are there, first, second. So this is a third piece. Okay, I hope you're getting sense. But if I do not define, so it will take all splits happen. Okay, I hope you're getting the sense of this IP address. So try yourself. Try these methods with yourself. Is numeric, is alpha, is digit. So consider if you want to know particular element is digit or not. Okay, like str1 equal to 90. This is digit or not? Is digit. Yes, true. It's a digit. All digit. If I say a, no, it is not digit. So let's create a small program. Consider uh, um, marks equal to int input. Enter the marks and print marks. Okay, whatever. So enter the marks. If somebody enter 19, that's okay. If somebody enters A19, error. Okay, because this number cannot be convertible with the integer. Okay, that's a problem. So what to do in this case? Take whatever we have, whatever user enters. If marks is digit, if convertible, then converts to integer form, then print as give the message, please print, please provide please provide integer. So if I give 90, uh, 90. If I give a 90, please provide integer. This time I'm not getting the error. I'm getting the relevant correct a relevant message to correct user. Okay, so this in this way we can use it. So it's not easy to complete all the methods here. So you can try, okay, like Z fill. So you want to know how to use Z fill. So I told you how to use it. Help str dot z fill, z fill or z fill. So it pad the numerical string 0 on the left hand side and fill the field given width. So this one. So width. So you have to give number, numerical string. So fill the field with given width. So how to use? Like consider you have a binary number, number n number. Um, okay, this is a number. Consider this is a count number. Okay, and I want to fill it z fill with 10. So it automatically make it 10 number long, and remaining things, so 4 are there, total make 10 width, and now 6 zeros has been added in the beginning. So in this way z fill works. So so it is an exercise for you to apply maximum other methods, okay, other methods of the strings. Okay, so small exercise. So I'm giving you a small exercise. Create a program to take the list of student marks, convert them to grade, and display the result. Okay, we did this thing in the if section, but now try to create the program with the help of string. Take the marks and apply this integer. If somebody gives the wrong marks, then correct it, and then convert to grade with the help of if else structure, and then display the result. Okay, I hope you are getting the sense how to use string. Let me give you one real kind of application, real life application of it, how to use strings and string with list. Okay, consider I want to know how many Python files are present in the particular folder. So this is a particular folder. I want to know how many Python files are there. Okay, let me create one simple example. How many Python files? So I want to know of all the files. So I have OS module. os.listdir will give me the list of all the files. So this is a list of all the files. Okay, now I have the list. So I can use for loop over it, for each in print each. So now I can see I'm getting string. This is string, this is string, this is string. Oh, so I have a lot of strings here. Okay, so some folders are present, some folders are present, some files are present. I want to know Python files. So what is a you can say uh, what is a Python files? So which ends with .py. Okay, how to identify Python files which ends with .py, ends with .py. So what to do? We have a function called ends with. Let's see where the end ends with. uh, uh, ends with center count in code ends with. Okay, ends with. So let's apply ends with each dot. It's check ends with what is .py. So last character must be ends with .py. So it is saying false, 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 false. Okay, true, 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 false, false. If print each. So these are the Python files. So this in this way we can use the real life examples. Okay, find all the Python files from a particular folder, for find all the Python file from this folder. I have created a lot of application by using string list. So let me show you those commands. Consider G drive. So this is a Windows command prompt. Okay, Windows command prompt. And if I go to the similar folder, okay, in this command prompt folder, if I want to know all the files, so the uh, command prompt offer the dir command, right? So, but I love Linux operating system when it comes to the programming. So there's a command called ls. Ls command doesn't exist in the Windows system, ls or grep command. but I created my commands using Python and converted to exe file, and then I can use it here flawlessly. Okay, lsltr command is not a part of Windows system, but I created for me. I created myself. I created myself. Okay, and put in command in my folders. Now it's working well. So anywhere I can use this command. Okay, lsltr, ls command. Okay, so in this way, I have created this program in the Python for my convenience. So I have created a lot of command, lot of things. There's a real life example. Consider Finder. If I want to know, if I want to find any file in my computer system, it will do in just in one go. So these are regular expression. Whatever the file ends with the PDF. So these are regular expression. Oh, in the note here, Finder is not okay. So it will work from here. So anywhere Finder CEH something something called PDF ends with PDF. So this is regular expression. So now I can see it is working in the background. Very soon it will give a list of all the file which contains CEH in the middle and ends with PDF file. Now I can see I'm getting these files. So CEH in the middle or somewhere ends with this one. Consider I want to open this one, 11th number file. So I can use F11. It stopped opening, it's taking time, but it's opening in the background. So it's presenting of D for open folder, F4. So okay, that's great. So now I can see I have opened it. Okay, this file has been opened. So I have created this program in Python. Okay, so not I have created 8 years ago these programs in Python. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the session. Okay, and you saw the real life application by using list, dictionary, uh, tuple, strings, for loop, while loop. Okay. Bye, everyone. Bye bye.